Hello, good morning students, friends. I am Kesavamurthy from Coimbatore. In this video, we look at some formulas related to mathematics, which will be useful for your NTSE exam. Now let us take the chapter progressions. We know there are two types of progression. One is arithmetic and geometric progression. Arithmetic progression, the series will be a, comma, a plus d, comma, a plus 2d, comma, a plus 3d, like that. There the nth term is equal to, formula is equal to a plus n minus 1d, and sum up to nth term is equal to Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d. That can be written as n by 2 into first term plus nth term, where a is the first term and d is the common difference. Then we have geometric progression. The geometric series will look like this: a, comma, ar square, comma, like that, up to ar power n. It goes like that. So nth term is equal to a into r power n minus 1. Sum up to nth term is equal to Sn is equal to a into r power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1 if the value of r is greater than 1. If the value of r is less than 1, then sum up to nth term is equal to a into 1 minus r power n divided by 1 minus r if r is less than 1. I repeat, sum up to nth term is equal to a into 1 minus r power n divided by 1 minus r if r is less than 1. Okay, let us look at some more formulas in the arithmetic progression series. Okay, so arithmetic progression formula continues. Arithmetic mean is equal to, arithmetic mean of n terms is equal to Sn divided by n, that is sum of the terms divided by n. That is also equal to half into first term plus nth term. Geometric mean of n terms is equal to nth root of a1 into a2 into a3 into a power n. In geometric progression, the sum up to nth term is equal to Sn is equal to sum up to infinity is equal to a by 1 minus r, and this is possible only when the r value is greater than minus 1 and less than plus 1. That is, sum up to infinity is equal to a by 1 minus r. The sum of the first n natural numbers, is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Sum of the squares of n natural numbers is equal to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Sum of the cubes of n natural numbers is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square. That is, if you want to find the sum of the cubes of n natural numbers, you take out the sum of the n natural numbers and square it. That will give you the sum of the cubes of n natural numbers. Okay. Now we can look at some formulas involved in the simple interest and compound interest. We know there are two types of interest: simple interest and compound interest. Let us look at the formulas there. In a simple interest, you don't collect back the interest after the period, after 1 year. You leave the, in the simple interest, you collect back the interest after every year. So SI is equal to PNR by 100, where P is the principal, N is the number of years, and R is the rate of interest. In the case of compound interest, you don't collect back the interest after 1 year. So here compound interest is defined as the total amount is equal to principal plus compound interest is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. Then let us look at some formulas related to time and work. If a person takes x days to complete a work, then we can say he will do 1 by xth part of the whole work in 1 day. And then there is one more formula: m1 d1 h1 divided by w1 is equal to m2 d2 h2 divided by w2. That is, m is the number of men, d is the number of days, and h is the number of hours, and w is the work. I repeat, m1 d1 h1 divided by w1 is equal to m2 d2 h2 divided by w2. If a can do a work in p days and B can do a work in Q days, then A and B put together can complete that work in PQ divided by P plus Q days. So if A takes P days and B takes Q days, and both put together will complete the work in PQ divided by P plus Q days. Now let us look at now some formula related to time and distance. Now time and distance is another important chapter where you get a lot of questions. In time and distance, the speed is equal to distance divided by time. If a man covers a part of the journey at a speed of P and balance journey at a speed of Q, then the two distances are in the ratio, if the two distances are in the ratio m is to n, then the average speed of that man is equal to m plus n in bracket into pq divided by mq plus np. I repeat, if the man goes at a speed of p for a distance and then for the remaining part at a speed of q, then what is the average speed? If these distances are in the ratio m is to n, the formula is m plus n in bracket into pq divided by mq plus np. If we want to convert the speed from kilometer per hour to meter per second, then you have to multiply by 5 by 18. And in time and distance, there's a clock and hour problem. The minute hand covers 6 degree per minute and hour hand covers 30 degree per hour. Minute hand covers 6 degree per minute and hour hand covers 30 degree per hour. That is, hour hand covers half a degree per minute. So these are some of the formulas related to these chapters in mathematics. We will, I hope it is useful to you. We will come again with more videos on other mathematical formulas in other areas of mathematics. Thank you.